For Queen and Colony. We are still here at AntCon 2024, and I am now initiating our AntCon interviews. And I'm with these two lovely gentlemen. They're about to introduce themselves.
So I'm Woody, I'm 14, and I'm here at AntCon for my third year in a row.
I'm Farley, or Farley's Ants on Instagram. I am 15, this is my second year at AntCon.
Yep, brilliant.
Yeah.
What species do you keep?
So I've got lots of different stuff. I've been in the hobby since 2019, and I've tried honeypots, leafcutter, and lots of different calculators. I like trying lots of different things, really.
That's just like me. You've got to keep it varied. What about yourself?
I don't keep much at the moment because loads of my ants got killed off by an accident which happened with my mum's friend spraying aerosol in my room. About 650 quid worth of ants. Yeah. But I did have a massive leafcutter ant colony.
Okay.
But that died of natural causes. Queen was old. She was about 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
I had half of Venator.
One of my favourites.
Honeypots.
Oh, always wanted to keep honeypots.
What else? Cataglyphus nodus.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah. And what are they called? Nikos.
Yep.
Nicoretsis. Some other stuff as well, but they were the main things. I've also had Odontopanera
Okay.
denticulata. And I've had... What else have I had? I've had some other interesting species.
Yeah.
Oh, Asian bullet ants. Can't remember what the actual scientific name is.
Like them. I haven't
They're
used
nice.
them.
Yeah.
I've
They're so fun.
But they're pretty cool. And what's your favourite species today?
But I've seen today
Yeah,
here,
today,
as an exhibit or...
Any, just any around the shop that are in the shop or exhibited or... It's such a hard choice, I know.
Yeah.
It's one of those questions that gives you deep thought.
Yeah, I really like this big Mesocentrology's colony.
So this is number 2 in the competition, as we showed before. I get a good shot of him. There. And what about yourself? What's your favourite that you've seen so far?
I love meat ants,
Yeah.
but I think it is probably the Asian weavers at the front shop.
Yeah.
They're really lovely.
It's one thing, they are incredible.
And they have a weave on fake plants as well. It's amazing.
Yeah. Which one are you voting for out of these? Obviously, you have Ants Hood colony over here. You've got the Mesocephalotes here. Of course, my colony over there. And we've got these colonies, which I'm actually not sure who they belong to.
Well, number
Except for
5
this
is
one
mine.
is Ewan.
Number 5's mine, which is the
number 5.
Flowloader.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me so, yeah. So that belongs to you, and this belongs to Ewan, the guy that wins all the raffles.
Didn't win this year though.
Oh, you
Not
didn't
this
win
year. No,
Oh, no.
I should have rubbed my luck on with people. Honestly.
You rubbed everyone off, man. That was it.
Yeah.
But next year, I'm still getting to buy mine. So, which ones are you voting for?
I think either the meat ants or the
Mr. Egypticus.
Mr. Egypticus.
Yep.
They're weird, but cool.
They are very cool. Glad I brought them now. Yeah.
I do like the leaf cutters, but they're not for voting as well.
Yeah, they're housed in here. I showed you guys these before. So, as you can see, they are just in there. Yeah, that is.
More, doesn't it? I don't know what they are.
They are acorn ants, or they're known as acorn
I
ants.
thought they were more.
Yeah,
Temnothorax. Yeah, Temnothorax. So, yeah, very nice tiny species. So, well, thank you very much for coming on the interviews, and I think I'm going to move on to Ewan if you want to be in my interview.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
Right.
joined by Ewan. I'm going to fire him some questions, see what he says. So, what's your favourite thing about AntCon today?
I think meeting everyone and buying cheap ants.
Oh,
Honestly.
that's always good.
Yeah.
Discounts.
Exactly.
They're 100% worth it.
You know what I mean?
Which colony are you voting for out of these?
Well, we've already voted. We voted for your one. We voted for 3. We voted for 4.
Yep.
We voted for 1.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
So I'm in the running with Anthood. We will make it. What's your favourite species that you've seen here out of the whole shop? I know that's a lot to ask, but what's your favourite that you've seen?
Probably the Asian honeypots, I think.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
They're an incredible
they are.
species.
They're amazing. I love them.
And have you bought any species by yourself?
Yeah.
Have you got?
Or Tetramorium species. Can't remember already. I've got Manica rubida,
Okay.
Maculatus, subnidus as well.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice. Did you find any setups?
No,
No setups?
no, my mum gets angry at me because I've got too many already.
Oh.
So,
We'll persuade her later.
Yeah.
We'll have a chat.
Just
You know,
tomorrow.
We need extra hours.
exactly.
It needs to be done, future proof. We'll get there, don't
Yeah.
worry. We'll do
Perfect.
it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to try and move on to the next interview and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I found my next victim. I don't think he needs to be introduced. Is that a peace sign? Or is it a peace sign?
I did like this in one of my videos, and Sid was like, "Oh, you're such a bad boy." I'm like, "Isn't that the peace sign?" It's like, "No, like this one."
Yeah, but in Denmark that means ants.
Exactly. Exactly. Such a noob, we didn't know that.
So, if anyone can tell me who this random guy is, then drop it down in the comments and let me know. Apparently, he's quite famous.
I thought of starting a YouTube channel, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it.
No, I heard you're doing so well. You might need to hire a bodyguard.
Can I hire you?
Of course, that's what I was
Oh,
aiming for. See, that way I get to look after the ants and you.
Oh, lovely.
Double win.
As long as you can work for free.
Yeah, chuck in a few ants.
I'll call in some favors, my class.
Yeah, that's it. We'll do some favors. So, what's your favorite thing about today, bro?
It's just chatting with everyone. I love just sitting, just chatting with everyone. I did a meet and greet.
Yeah.
It went terrible in the beginning because
Okay.
people thought it was a presentation, and I started it like a presentation, and I was like, "It's not a presentation. What do I do?" I'm like, "Can people just come up here and talk with me?" And people just didn't get up.
Oh no.
But then the first kids came up and we took a picture and I love that because a lot of people like, especially I would be the same. I would never go over to like a guy and like, "Oh, I love that guy."
Mhm.
I wouldn't go and talk.
Yeah, yeah.
But instead, I approached everyone in there like, "Hello there, how you doing?" And
Mhm.
shook the hand and, "Oh, what's your name? And how long have you been keeping hands?"
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was really fun to hear how many noobs, how many out there who is like keeping very simple species.
Mm-hmm.
Fat lazy sniper and Campanode is crazy something like, "What, dude?"
Yeah, I think everyone I've spoken to has Campanodus today. So
Yeah, but all of the guys here who had a lot of failure have never tried Campanodus nigrorensis.
mm-hmm.
You need to try that because it's so beginner friendly.
Yeah.
Also for the guys with for the adults who has kids,
Mhm.
the parents.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's very cool.
yeah.
Very cool. And which colonies have you voted for?
Well, I have not voted,
Oh,
but I think I would vote for number 2 just because of that square tube. I love that.
I do love.
I remember when I saw it on. I remember when Adam Ants did a TikTok. I was like, dude, that's so cool. I need that in my life.
I do. Ever since I saw the square tube for filming. Woo,
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's brilliant.
Very beautiful. It is.
It's very not practical to work around with
Mhm.
because you have to cut it and stuff. But
Yeah, yeah.
a brilliant idea.
But the effect after all is
Yeah,
incredibly worth it.
yeah.
And you got some fan art today.
Very true.
Yeah.
Theo,
Yeah,
a
Theo got you some
little
fan
guy
art.
called Theo, he was like, "Oh, here's some fan art," and it's
Yeah.
lovely because I'm building a new. I'm not having an ant room anymore. I'm having like an office zone.
Okay.
But in my living room, I'm making one of my walls an ant wall.
Wow.
So I'm gonna put my 100,000 subscribers play button up on that wall, and my 10,000 subscriber play button up on that wall. But I'm also gonna put the fan art from Theo and the fan art I got from Jazz Ants, which does a new
well,
ants.
when can we expect some content on that then?
2 weeks or something, 3 weeks.
3
I
weeks.
think.
Check it
Uh,
out. 2-3 weeks. I know you check him out daily.
I need to move my VIF, my
Yeah.
ecosystem, my 500 kilograms, 700 liter ecosystem.
You're gonna need some strong guys, man. Any strong men in Denmark? Give him a shout. He's
Okay.
gonna need it.
But the thing is, it's glass. I don't even know if it can handle being carried.
You might have to
I have to empty it.
yeah.
I have to empty it. Luckily, it's only half Ignatha's stinging ants who lives inside. Manica Rubida stinging ants who lives inside.
Everything that can harm you, it's gonna be a lot of fun. By the sound of it. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see that video.
And it's like a ton of small centipedes and adult centipedes, stuff like that.
yeah.
Danish centipedes, so nothing special. But
That is it.
so when is the next video for Mans on your channel?
Ooh, I actually have just done a Mesa Egypticus video.
I uploaded it.
I haven't uploaded
No,
it.
okay.
I'm working on it right now. We've been editing throughout the day, so it's actually quite promising because since I got them, I've never done a video on them.
How many ants do you keep now?
Sadly, I've only got about 6 colonies. So I've got my Octospinosis, the Acromimics leaf cutters.
This
one of my
guy
favourites.
loves talking about himself. Like he's brought me for an interview. He's just talking about himself.
You did ask me. Let's switch the presentation here. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the Polyacus dives. I've got the I've got quite a few Mesor species. So
Yeah,
I've got
you
the
love your
Mesor
Mesor.
Wasmani. Yeah, but they're actually the most popular ones on my channel. I don't, you guys absolutely love it. So they're my highest viewed videos. So I'm definitely going to be putting out more Mesor content.
No,
I can't keep
he's
up with your high
desperate
energy,
for
high
views right
impact
there.
videos, man.
Desperate for views. He's just looking directly at what species can bring in the views.
Yeah.
Just like
No.
all those, just like me. But
What I
but-
try to look at, yeah, is what are the viewers going to enjoy the most out of my content?
yeah.
And if it's going to be the Mesors, and I love keeping Mesors, and I've got
so
my
win-win.
yeah, it's, you know what I mean. I've got my special colony here, so you know
Yeah.
it's all going to be exciting. And I might have bought some more while I was here, but
When will we see?
things are so tight on the schedule. But we will get there. We will get there. How many shorts are you going to release from this?
0. I'm taking a break from everything a little bit because I'm in the middle of moving, but I'm doing the daily vlogs.
Okay.
Yeah. I was probably drunk in the last one. I'm like, you know what? It's part of AntCon. I'm gonna leave it all in, so it's in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun.
That's
a lot of fun.
awesome, man. That's awesome.
Gonna go drinking again tonight.
Probably, yeah. We're definitely going to go drinking again tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Ants hooked this year,
Yeah.
and I like it.
This is my first sober year.
So.
I know.
So.
But I'm on like serious painkillers, so
So
I
it's
can't
alright.
mix it with alcohol.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm still flying like a kite on dihydrocodeine.
That's good.
So
It's good. Fancy words I don't know what
exactly,
mean, but yeah,
exactly.
good.
It's just a really strong painkiller. So I've screwed up my back and compressed my disc.
Doesn't sound good.
No, that's very good. But we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. And the biggest question of all, because it entails the whole event. What species is your favorite?
Of all time.
Out being not exhibited, but just in and around the event. So it might be an Antics species. It might be for sale. it
Here
might be
today.
Yeah, today.
I like the cephalotes.
The cephalotes.
Both SIDS colonies and adamants. Well, it's and Antics now.
Well, it's the Arenarius. Well.
No, it's the one that's
Oh,
in
there's
the
two
AntCon
cephalotes.
supplies. Number 2.
Okay, yeah.
It's just showing them in his Gen 4 large
Okay.
ultralight nest.
Yeah.
They're really beautiful. I'm getting them this year at some point. Hook me up, someone. Oh, what's that? Bad cough. Bad cough right there. But no, yeah, just I think they're my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Last year, I really liked the Arenars, but I've
Mhm.
been told that it's better to go with the cephalotes because they're a little bit more red, special.
Mhm.
Like, you know what? Not a bad.
Yeah,
they
it's
seem
like
to grow way
You've got the
faster.
cephalotes and then the Arenarius. So.
Yeah, but I think the Arenars are bigger, but they grow like 10 times slower, it seems.
Yeah, my colony grew very slow, and sadly, every time I got to 30, 50 workers, the queen just gave up.
Popped.
Yeah, so
That sucks.
yeah, it's a very expensive species to replace. A
Yeah.
very expensive species. I mean, you guys think doing YouTube content is cheap? How much do you spend?
Not much.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's famous. I'll get my autograph later.
Yeah. The news of today is I've bought my
You did buy some.
first Wakooshi product ever. I've bought my first Wakooshi product.
You hear that, guys?
I've not done
bought
that
it.
before.
He bought it. There
Yeah,
you go.
I bought a mystery package.
What did you buy?
Mystery package, yeah, 75 quid. Yeah. And shout out to my members and the donators for helping that become a reality.
Yeah, see if it wasn't for you guys. Wait. I thought he just said he paid for it. So you guys paid for it. Thank you very much, guys.
Helping. Well, the thing is, like,
we have to keep Holly going. That's the fact.
No, I think
He's
it's
such a legend.
I have because last year I had a viral video that popped so crazy that I had to go under new tax rules.
Mhm.
So I've created a company. So now I have a company card, and
Okay.
YouTube pays my company, and it's really cool because now my feeders are paid by the company.
Okay.
Before I paid them myself, and YouTube just paid me, but now it's like properly separated,
Mhm.
and that's really cool because I can look at that and like, it's a little bit expensive, and then I can check no because the company pays for it.
Mhm.
Because it's a company, and I really like that. It's cool. A cool thing for me.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
cool.
because before it's just like, YouTube
that-
paid for this, but in reality, no, I paid like bought 10 things and said YouTube paid for that, but it didn't.
Yeah.
but now I can actually say that, so that's cool, man.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant to hear, man. Well, when are we going to see you on? Is it 1 million subscribers next year?
250k should be the correct milestone, but
I guess.
to be honest, when I was a little lad, I always dreamed of the golden play button. Never in a million years I thought it would be possible. Suddenly,
I knew from day one your content had that special stuff.
yeah, but I didn't, and I still don't believe it. But suddenly I have the silver one. It's just such a little child dream. Like, oh my god, I actually have.
So if you guys are watching this interview, you know what to do. Sub to Holly and make it happen. 250k subscribers, 500k subscribers, and get into 1 million. See if you can get that platinum one. Is it platinum after the gold?
That's not on my list. The gold one is a dream, so because I know it's possible. Like Lights Camera Ants and the Spanish guy and Ants Canada, it's within reach.
Yeah.
So I'm not really going for that. But yet it's like a child dream, like a million.
Of course.
Like a million. That's incredible. But that's not why I make the videos. But it's still incredible.
We do it for the love.
Yeah.
We do it for the love. I just need more time to have the love.
And when you come here, that's when you actually notice, you actually feel the love.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Like people, I'm chatting with people that are, oh yeah, I love your stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. And then they say who they are. I'm like, oh, okay, no, I know you.
I love that there's so many people that I speak to online, and like sometimes they're hidden behind, like you don't know exactly who they are.
No.
They might be on Discord or something, and then you meet them and they're like, "Well, we've been talking for 3-4 months online. It's brilliant. I'm so sorry. I'm realizing you now. This is great. I can actually put a face to it."
I talked with Dan from Supplies earlier, and he was like, "Oh, it's cool meeting in person. I didn't know who he was. I seen a picture of him. That's why I suddenly got him out because he was playing like, oh yes, that was." I didn't know who he was. So I'm like, oh yeah, so how long have you been keeping Nest? Oh yeah, 2 years I've been watching. I don't remember what he said. And he said like he was making Nest, and they were like, I was thinking like, hang on, are you Ant from Supplies? And I was like in the middle of everything, like, can I just stop you? It sounds stupid. are you Charlie Ant from Supplies? He's like, yeah, like, just been talking. I didn't know he was you I was talking with.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's brilliant when it's like that.
Yeah,
Brilliant when it's like that. So, I think now.
It's on to the next interviewee.
I believe so.
Ending the video.
No, we're gonna try get to about 25 minutes.
Such a typical YouTuber. Looking for those numbers right there. I would never.
The numbers. No. But I do need to get my hours have been reset. So.
The 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah. Every time I got to it, they reset it on me. So it's just completely unfair.
Yes, that's what happens when you don't upload videos.
I know. My life has become so sad. I get to do yearly videos at AntCon.
It's what you do.
yeah. It's, thanks to Hood. Hood put me up, and Richard managed to make sure I get here. So I can't complain.
No.
That is amazing from everyone. But I'm still jealous that you get the AntCon founder, and I just get the AntCon star.
It's because you're not buying the tickets.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Did you buy the tickets this year?
No, I got given the tickets. Yeah, I got given the tickets. Yeah. But I do.
I bought
to drop a good bit of money at the end though.
No, I bought the most expensive platinum ticket last year, which was like, why did you do that? Like, I want the stuff.
yeah, that's what I was like. Is it too late for me to upgrade? Yeah. Just wanted the extra.
Which is like, I could have gotten you the content creator one. I'm like, I want the platinum one.
That's the one. That's what you got.
Both to support, but then I realized me supporting him by getting the platinum means he has to do more work and make more material. So, yeah.
Part and parcel of it. Part and parcel.
Also, I got this to my collection.
Yeah.
I have one for each here now. I need my pin as well.
Me too. There we go.
When I get that later.
I'll get you a pen.
No. The
pin. The pin. Oh, yeah.
The shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. So, who do you think I should get next?
Who have you had already?
I've had a couple of the young chaps giving us a bit, but I haven't actually grabbed any of the YouTubers other than yourself.
Don't get Hood. He talks so much. Just don't get
Hood.
No. The video's gonna be 2 hours long. I don't want that. People out there don't want that.
But if I do get Hood, maybe this might count as an Ants colonialist podcast.
Nah. We need Jake. My Living World Ants.
I know. I miss Jake, man. He's such a legend.
He was such a nerd.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah, no, but that's what we loved.
Like,
he was my nerd competition, man. Like, I was literally like, whoa, I've got to do lots of research now.
Yeah.
And dig in, so I might find Hood now.
Go ahead.
We'll find Hood.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys in a bit and we'll move on to the next. So, we just sat with the famous Ant Holleufer, and as I said I would, I've found Ant's Hood. So, our second YouTuber to be interviewed today. And I'm going to start off with the toughest question, I think, which everyone sort of struggled with. Out of the whole event, that's everything that's on display being sold. Obviously, you've got your favorite colony in there. Vote number 1. Henry. Yeah. So, what is the species that has really caught your eye today that you've looked around and been like incredible?
Singularis.
Singularis.
Yeah, I love his Singularis Connolly. Richard's Singularis Connolly is brilliant. I've tried twice now, failed miserably both times. So I'm trying it. My last time, I'm trying it again. I'm going to take a hint off of. Oh my god, I can't think of the name. Can't think of the name off the top of my head. I can't at all, it's gone. But she's using a really deep nest to give them the space, so I'm going to put them in that and see how they get on with it. And hopefully I can get this colony to kick off because they're such a beautiful ant. They're big, they're beautiful, and if I can get them going, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
So I've obviously bought some more.
So is that a natural setup you're going to try and put them in?
No, it's still an artificial setup, but I'm going to block off some of the chambers because it's a big nest. Block off some of the chambers so when they want to progress and grow, they can move into them if they want.
Okay.
But hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get a decent colony this time. I've already spent £200 on them now, just to try and get them and get them to work. So.
Yeah, to be fair, I've had my fair few
Yeah,
painful mistakes. Financially painful more than anything else.
I mean, there's been a couple of young peeps that have said about ants dying, and just like don't be disheartened by it. Some queens just won't survive and just won't go.
Yeah, I always say sometimes you get these survivors. Like at the moment, I got my Scott Loris from last year. The queen kept on getting up to like 5 workers. The workers all kept dying. She's been going for a whole year, keeps producing. Now she's got about 20-30 workers.
Yeah.
They seem to be doing good. So hopefully she's just one of those absolute survivors who just keeps pumping out and I have a nice Scott colony.
Yeah, that's good.
It should be.
But like I said, don't get disheartened by it. It's not. It might be what you're doing. It probably isn't. Some queens just aren't destined to live. They survive and grow into a big colony, so it's just one of them, unfortunately.
It is, sadly. What's been your favourite part of today?
Do you know what I've actually really enjoyed? People asking me about the meat ant setup I've got. So I've been talking the hind legs off a donkey.
Yeah, I know. I've been in there every time I go in there.
Yeah, so I've really enjoyed that, talking about them, because it's obviously my colony and how it's got on. And it is quite an impressive colony. I'm sure you've seen it. You filmed it already.
Yep.
It's a really impressive colony, and they're still doing well. And they're quite low maintenance as well, to be honest. Just make sure they're fed and they're cleaned and that you're laughing, really. Difficult to find apparently, because I know a lot of people have failed on meat ants, but yeah, they are great ants to have, and they're big as well, and they're so aggressive as well. As soon as you get opportunity to get out, as we found today, just bonk and they're gone.
Yeah, well, sadly, someone pulled the tubes apart, didn't they?
I don't think they pulled it. I don't think it was malicious. They probably
No,
just
it wasn't. Yeah, I don't think it was malicious, but yeah, it came apart, and someone ran over to me and was like, "There's ants everywhere."
Yeah.
So yeah, I managed to save about 50 of them, I think. Got them back.
But it's a big colony, so
Yeah.
the losses won't be.
There's not even a dent on the numbers, to be fair.
No, it's not. There won't be detrimental. So that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an incredible colony. So, when are we expecting your next video?
Well, I've got more time now, so I'm thinking to get back into the hobby. Probably not going to do anything about my ant cage at the moment, because everything's just stuck in there, and it's a bit of a mess because I'm waiting for the X to move out so I can move it into the bigger room and have a bigger setup hobby room with my modelling stuff, as well as my. No, I'm not talking about catwalk modelling. I'm just talking about making models and stuff.
Yeah,
And,
well, you got that impressive. Is it Star Blackfish?
Yeah. I've got loads.
Pretty
Mate.
awesome.
Yeah, and then I'll set that up properly as an ant cave again and have the setups looking good. And hopefully have a lot more space as well, so that'll be good too. So that's in the future. So, but I do want to do some more videos because I've got a lot to talk about, such as the loss of my leaf cutter ants, which was horrendous. Yeah, a big, massive colony of them, 10 to 15,000 easily, and 3 days dead within 3 days. So
Yeah, that is painful. That was a bad batch of roses, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. They obviously had been sprayed with pesticides before they got harvested and sent to the shops, and the pesticides and fungicides were still persistent on there. The fungus has completely collapsed. The population absolutely crashed, and there was no saving it, unfortunately.
That is heartbreaking.
Yeah, and the worst thing about it is because I fed them just before I went to bed. I didn't notice the fact that they would start acting a bit fruity around it, and then I could have got it out and saved the species. But I didn't, because I went to bed and then didn't notice it in the morning. By then it was too late.
guys are.
Yeah, so I've always got all that to talk about and stuff, and some other bits and bobs as well. And give an update on all my ants as well. I probably might do a live at some point at the weekend. I'm busy. I've got a busy week this week at work, and I'm away at a conference with work the following week, so won't have a lot of time. But I will get back in it. I will become regular again. It's just a matter of time.
Pretty much same for me, really. It's just that stress of life, really, at the moment takes us away from our favorite hobby. But
Adulthood sucks.
yeah, it does. It does, because if I could spend my whole life making ant content and doing ant stuff, I genuinely would, and I'd be the happiest man alive.
Yeah, it would be good.
Mhm.
But like I said, it is what it is, though, isn't it? So we've all got adult. We've got to pay for our ants, so we need to earn money to pay for those ants. So
Yeah. So it's the constant grind. It's like paying for a house that you're never in.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you're always at work.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna move on and find another victim to interview. We'll see who that is, and you catch up with Ant's Hood soon on his channel, and I'm sure he'll be doing a live shortly, maybe.
No, I've done my last live.
He's done
today,
his last live,
but I'll be doing another live
Tomorrow.
tomorrow as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
And we'll probably do a live where I'll catch him doing a live again.
Live,
If
live,
you saw
live,
the
live.
Yeah, the live.
Get the live going.
That's the way to go.
It's the way
Keep
to
it live.
It's the way to live.
It is. So I found my next victim, and it is the one, the only, the growth hormone consuming Stein. He's an absolute monster, but a total gentleman. So I'm gonna have to ask you the toughest question I've asked everyone so far, and it includes a lot. So out of every species set up either on display or sale around the event, what one has caught your eye?
Smaragdina.
Yeah.
With rents, yeah.
Didn't take you long to answer that.
No, that's because it's my favorite color in the whole building. Because there's little steel wires in those plastic plants, and I've managed to weave the leaves in the plastic plants together
That's really cool.
into a nest.
Mhm.
And it's like so cool to see. It's their natural behavior. Not to see it in like captivity, which is like a rare occurrence because they're hard to keep.
Yeah, they are
It's like so awesome.
very difficult. What's been your favorite part of today?
Seeing all you guys.
That's it. Meeting the colony. We all split apart into the world, and
It's not even it's not even the end part. It's just because we're all online friends. We talk online and whatever. But to be able to see each other in real life, like talk like this,
yeah, and go
that's
for
amazing.
strength for me, and wind each other up, and steal each other's passes. We've done it all today.
Basically,
We've tormented each other throughout the whole day, having lots of fun.
yeah.
So it's definitely one of the things I love. I look forward to AntCon every year to come and meet everyone. And I hope more of you come to join us next year, because I'd love to see 2025 breaking boundaries at this event. Oh. So if you could buy any species here, what would it be? Is it going to be the Esthetic?
Like buy it from this building
Yeah.
for like normal prices or like five. I get £5 in any coin.
I don't know. It's a hypothetical question.
I don't know. It's going to be the weaver ants. I'm debating between the mesocephalotes, the weaver ants, and the meat ants.
Oh,
Because those meat
three
ants
very
are-
big name colony.
Yeah, they are. The meat ants are. Yeah, you see, he gets it. The meat ants are fucking cool.
Yeah, they are. They're quite incredible. Quite incredible. So, what species are you keeping at the moment?
What species am I not keeping? That's a better question to ask.
Is it like me in the beginning?
No, it's like you in the beginning times 1,000. That's like
Probably. Stein is totally. He's probably one of the biggest ant keepers in the game.
I have Harpernatal saltator, the orange ones. I have the Neopinera villosa.
Mhm.
I had Parapinera clavata, but that one died. It's like a few of them died. I had like a few of them, but they all died.
Heartbreaking, man.
Yeah, it is. Like it's my fault because I didn't give them a good enough setup, but like still, it's
Thing is, it's a lot of lessons to learn in shooting, isn't there? Like you
Yeah, of
can't
course,
always
yeah,
get
of
it right.
course.
As Hood was saying, don't get disheartened.
I have a Garabara reverse colony. It has 16 queens. It's going to get really big.
You know when you want to sell that, give me a shot.
I'm never going to say those are actually like that's my favorite colony. I'm keeping.
I miss my Affinis.
Yeah, Venus was a really nice colony.
Mhm.
I have Master Arenarius, I had Master Cephalotus, but the Queen didn't really good at that. But I'm getting a replacement for that.
Oh, that's nice.
So I will have Master Cephalotus and Arenarius. At one point, I had a few more Mishas, but I gave one away, and the other one kicked the bucket. Yeah, it's sad. She had larvae, but she didn't feed the larvae, so they died, and then she.
Yeah, not all queens are good mums. Just
no, no. Some queens are like really stupid, and then one morning she was randomly dead, and I keep a bit of that, whatever I want really.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So when are you gonna create a YouTube channel and start making content?
The thing is, that's not where my passion is.
Okay.
I
think a lot of people in the community would like to see you making videos.
Probably, but I like they just want to see cool species. But if they want to see cool species, they can just talk to me, because talking to people and interacting with people, the keeping bit and like business side of it is like the most fun thing for me.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably one of the most famous ant keepers without a YouTube channel in the community. Easily.
No, there's so many like.
Yeah, everyone I know, they know Stein.
Yeah, probably, but that's just because I'm tall and lanky. So.
No, but I mean, even from online before we met, like you're quite a big name in the community. A lot of people talk about you. A lot of people know you. So
I don't think that way. Like, I just really like to talk to as many people as possible about ants, because it's my passion.
Yeah.
And then making YouTube videos. I know Holleufer really well, and I could never do it in the way that he does it.
No, but
nor would I want to.
It's about making your own style and
yeah, but my own style is interacting with the community without making videos like that, because if I give a species to like someone like you or someone like Holleufer, a video gets made about it, I get mentioned.
Yes.
And like that's my way of getting out there. And I don't have the skills, nor the knowledge, nor the passion to make videos. So I'd rather let someone like Holleufer, who's really good at it.
So what about podcasts?
Well, I'm always up for the podcast because I get to talk, and I'm a really big talk. I love talking.
Yeah.
And Holleufer wants to have me on his podcast one time, I believe. I'm definitely up for that. And if anyone else wants me,
he keeps pushing me to make another episode on the Colonial Ant cast. So if anyone wants me on their podcast, just like send me a message, and I'm always up for it. He knows an incredible amount.
I just love talking about ants.
I know, and that's why we all love talking to you, man. You are the top man in the ant community. So yeah, thank you very much for
no problem at all. I fucking loved it.
I'm gonna try and find another victim.
Really good.